you to see the difference that this has made in her life that I'm going to talk to you about for the next hour. She has gone from, oh gosh, a size 10 to a size 2 in just a few months. She told us it's the first time in her entire life, and she's over 50, that she has actually felt sexy. How do you do it? You do it with the Fluidity Barre system, and that is what I'm bringing to you brand new today. You have never seen this before. This is all based on a huge fitness philosophy that dancers have known for years. You've always admired the long, lean muscles of a dancer. This is how they do it, by working with a bar. And this is now really a studio workout that you do in the privacy of your own home. This is what I'm going to be able to offer to you. The new Fluidity Barre system and everything that goes with it. It's all at a feature price of $349, but we give you our best easy pay plan. So truly, you can get this home and start seeing the change in as little as weeks for less than $59 a month. So let me show you what you're going to get. You're going to get the Fluidity system, which is this bar and mat system that you're going to use to work out on. Because let's face it, ballet dancers use a ballet bar, right? It's key to how you're going to move your body. And this is low impact. It's a total body makeover. And again, it's all about long, lean muscles. You're going to get this exercise ball. Now, it's not going to come inflated. We'll give you the pump to do that. But this is also core into getting deep into those tiny little muscles that you don't use. You're going to get 2 resistance bands to, again, take you maybe from a beginner level to an intermediate or pro level. You're going to get 3 DVDs, all of this, again, for less than $59 on 6 easy payments. So let's go over to the woman who, when I look at her, is so inspiring. And we have models, too, here with us at all different levels. This is Morgana Flom. She is a master instructor with the Fluidity Barre system. She teaches classes and has in New York, and she's a professional dancer. It's so nice to have you. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, looking at you, such an inspiration. This is really kind of a coincidence that I'm able to do your premiere show and bring this to you for the first time, because honestly, it was back in May, and after doing years of Pilates, I needed to rev up my fitness routine. There were still spots in my legs and in my tummy that I still weren't looking lean enough or thin enough. And I started going to a barre studio. Amazing. And within a week, I could not believe the difference. And I love it because I'm that type of exerciser. I don't like to sweat. No. I don't want to do where I'm feeling out of breath. Of course. So if all those things deter you from exercise, this you are going to love. So what is barre?
Well, basically with Fluidity, we use it is a total body workout. We use the Fluidity Barre, and the small controlled movements that we do help improve strength and flexibility. So you're doing all these minimal movements, but they really lead to maximum results. And it is just incredible and just so exciting to see the improvement within yourself and see other students doing the same thing. It's really great.
And this is all about what I mentioned before, small movements. Yes. We're not doing big lunges. We're not trying to run at a 10-minute mile here.
No, it's non-jarring movement. You're always in proper alignment, and luckily with the bar, it is height adjustable, so you're always working out in proper alignment, and so you're not jumping, you're putting your body in funky positions. It's very straightforward, easy to follow directions. I love it, and obviously.
Who's it for?
Really? Anyone of all ages, all different fitness levels. What's great is that there are always beginner, intermediate, and advanced modifications for each exercise. So it doesn't matter if you're just kind of getting back into working out, or if you're beginning a new workout regimen, or if you've already been working out and you just want to put something extra into your workout, kind of change it up a little bit.
We were just looking at Molly, one of our models here, and I know she has a baby and a toddler at home, and she's looking to lose pounds right now, and so she started using the Fluidity Barre system. So she's going to show you throughout the show when you see her. She's at that beginner level. And then of course we have Tanya here. She's a little bit more intermediate, as you can see. She's been doing this for a while. So this is also growing with you. If you, like I said, if you've already been doing yoga and Pilates and you just want to do something different, or there's still some areas you're not quite seeing the change that you want to see, you've got to try the Barre system and Fluidity Barre, because this is truly giving you the studio workout that people in New York would wait an hour for just to try to get in the class because they love what this has done for their bodies. What kind of results can I expect from this?
Well, it's great. It creates it helps to create really long, lean muscles. We are working our body in complete alignment there, so you're really in correct alignment. So you're really creating balance throughout your whole body, and you can expect to see. Sorry, there's a fly
in the house. Yeah, of course, we got them from time to time.
Helping to create long and lean muscles, really focusing on the back line of the body, which we see so much and you admire in dancers as well. So it's very exciting for, especially not only if you are beginner, intermediate, or advanced.
Yeah, well, the results are what I think drive people. You want to see what it can do. And I have some great before and afters, including who was a new mom, Jessica. I mean, you just look at her body, look at those abs. You can see so much more, that she's so much more confident right there. You can see she's smiling a lot more. What's not to love? Look at her shoulders are really relaxed. Her chest is open. Just her overall posture. Wow.
Just incredible.
And I can't help but notice, yes, her smile, but also her core. I mean, she looks so healthy.
Yes.
She looks fit. And yes, you know, she's happy. And that's what it's about. You know, sometimes we get so down on ourselves, especially if it's been a while since we exercise. We are intimidated. We don't know where to start. We lose our self-confidence. This can help get it back, and in such an easy, low-impact way. And if you're over 50, this is such a great way to go. I mean, I know, look at the difference in Philomena.
Right, of course. I mean, complete full body transformation. Looking at her core, look at those legs and her arms. She's she just is seems so excited to have these results and working so hard towards something, which is wonderful.
Here's the thing too, with the Fluidity Barre system, what you're seeing here in front of us, this comes fully assembled. All you have to do is take it out of the box. There's like 3 steps to pop it up. You extend the legs, you extend and adjust the height of the bar, and you are ready to go. And remember, you're going to get 3 DVDs with beginner, intermediate, and advanced workouts to get you started and keep you going, because you're going to use this and have this for life. I love that. So let's talk about getting started. Okay. Because the key here is all about having what you call a neutral pelvis, and it's that position that we want to hold through our exercises.
All the exercises are really based on positioning the neutral pelvis. So if you don't mind, let's put ourselves in that neutral position. So you're going to stand with your feet nice and narrow underneath those hips. Soften those knees so you don't want to hyperextend. Place both hands on your hips. So when you rotate your pubic bone forward and then you rotate it back, you notice that there's more pressure on those forefingers and on the thumb. We want to find that position right in the center, so there's equal pressure on the forefingers and the back of the thumb. Now you're going to relax those shoulders down, really engage your core, really remember what this feels like, navel to spine. We're going to straighten up our legs. And really, we get started. So that's how our founder, Michelle Austin, sets us up right in the beginning of the DVDs. Exactly. And then we get started. So I can either show you if you want to hop on the bar.
Well, why don't you show me one of the exercises so they can see it done in a much prettier way, and then I'll follow up to see what it feels like, okay?
So I'll kind of walk you through how it is on the DVD. So for example, with this is 4th position, seat work. So I'm going to stand on the 2nd seam of the mat. My feet and knees are together. Place both hands on my hips. I open my toes 2 inches. Bring my right big toe to my left heel. So I'm all square, tipping over at the hips. So hinging at the hips, both hands in a wide V. So already I'm in neutral. My navel's drawn in. I'm working from that neutral pelvis. I bend my left foot, I bring the right foot back. I point my toes, I'm gonna bend my right knee. So already have not lost that neutral pelvis. I'm not here, I'm not slouching. This is a step-by-step of exactly what's going on. Then I'll pull, I'm gonna push with my right hand, pull with my left, so that I am also working the arms. My shoulders are relaxed. I'm ready to go. So here we go. I'm just doing small pulses to the back, which you probably can't see. I'm really working my seat here, and my core is engaged, my standing leg is engaged. So as you can see, it's very small movements. Then you just add a little variety and change it up. So I can extend my leg and a pulse on the diagonal. I can add little circles there. Really, there's lots of options. So you kind of go through a series.
But see how tiny her movements are? Remember, this is minimal movement, maximum results. And we have a great animation to show you so you can see what muscles are being targeted.
So this, for example, this is a beautiful example of all the muscles that are working, all the ones fired up. So you've got, you know, her shoulders, her upper back, her seat. You've got her hamstrings, her lower calf and her hamstring are also engaged. You're working the body in full correct alignment. You're also working all those muscles. So there's no guesswork. You know, we're not picking and choosing which muscles that we're working. And the bar really helps you to stay in that proper alignment
and it keeps it keeps you stable. And like sometimes with yoga, my biggest problem had always been, and balancing is great. We all need balance in our life and to improve that. But this keeps you stable. You don't feel like you're going to fall over, which can be frustrating, which makes you want to quit an exercise and not hold it, where you all of a sudden get that little quiver in your muscle, and that's when you know it's working.
Oh yeah,
right?
You feel that shake and you're like, oh, I want to quit, but you keep going and you push through it. And it's wonderful. And I'm so glad you're talking about stability. So for example, kind of going with the bar, there is an exercise. It's called water ski.
Okay.
And I'll just get into the position. All of my weight is pulling away from the bar, and the bar isn't moving, which is so great. I'm not going to tip over. I'm still in that proper alignment, and I'm not going anywhere. So I can be all the way back. We can even do pull-ups on the bar as well. So you can pull it, you can push up on it, you can pull down on it. You're not going to fall, which is great.
And speaking of the bar, it is adjustable. So I want you to think, this will adjust from the David Venable types here to Amy Strand types. Now, Amy Strand's one of our QVC hosts, so is David.
Okay.
He's like 6'2", she's like 5'2".
Perfect.
So it really is, again, if multiple people in the house want to use it, and all you have to do is, to adjust the height, is you're going to pull these in.
Exactly.
And then you just put it, now I'll just pretend I'm David Venable here.
Perfect.
And we'll go a little bit higher. And we just lock those
it's
in.
already locked in.
It's as simple as that. And then sometimes you'll lower it depending if you're doing floor work. It's that easy. The mat's already built in for you. Remember, you're getting this whole system that, by the way, folds down and I slide mine under my bed. You know, or you can slide it behind a wall. So it's really great for small spaces. I have it in my master bedroom.
I live in New York City, and it just slides right behind my couch. So either you know it's there, but your guests don't always know it's there.
All right, show me another exercise.
Okay, wonderful. Perfect.
Treat me as a beginner.
Okay.
Because I only started in May.
Okay, welcome, welcome. So let's make sure that this is at the proper hip height.
How do we figure that out?
Right, so that's a wonderful question. So what you want to do is you can turn parallel towards, well, actually, I'll come on this side. So actually, that looks good. So you want to make sure that it's at your hip height. And that actually looks about 2 inches above, so that is perfect. Let's get you started. We're going to do fourth position, so how I started. So you're going to step back, actually, just a little bit. So your toes are on that second seam of the mat. So you're going to relax your hands down. You open your toes 2 inches or so. The right big toe comes to the back of the left heel. Place those hands on your hips.
She does it so gracefully, doesn't she?
Thank you. So you're going to tip over at those hips and place your hands in a wide V on the bar. We'll pretend I have a bar here. You're going to step back. So you're going to almost a little lunge here. Point the right toes and bend the right knee. And lastly, shift your weight over to the right just a little bit. So you push into that right. You're beautiful already.
Really?
Exactly, yes. Now what I want you to do is a little pulses up to the side. And up.
Thanks
so
a lot.
You really feel,
That's
I know.
a hard one.
Good morning.
You know that saddlebag area, the saddlebags you hate? This is the exercise for it, because right away I'm feeling it here. But what's really great about this is, because I'm using the bar for stability, I'm engaging my biceps and triceps. So already my upper arms are getting a workout. And then the leg that I'm standing on that's not moving, I am feeling, and you can see it quivering, I feel that shaking because I'm engaging those muscles just to hold my position. So really a true all over body workout. Even my core is engaged, again, to help keep my leg lifted. And that's why it's minimal movement, and you don't have to go and do all these different machines like you would in a gym to target all the different muscles in your body. And this is why dancers have these Ling Long muscles, because they're using their entire body, and they're using only their own body weight. I'm not picking up any dumbbells.
No, exactly. And what's great to help create those long, lean lines is that we strengthen and fatigue that muscle. And then immediately right after you do that side, you go into a stretch. So really that you get your muscle back to its natural resting state. You don't get bulky doing Fluidity, which is great because they are so popular. You know, everybody wants to look like a dancer, and you do not need to be a dancer to do it at all. Like I said, anyone who is all ages and fitness levels can really do the workout.
And how many times do you suggest we do this a week, and how long is the workout?
Sure, so we recommend, especially when you're first starting out, is to do 2 30-minute workouts a week. So really, that's an hour, and you definitely owe it to yourself for that. So we do recommend that, and obviously it's all about balance, you know, as well. And then if you're like, oh, I got this, working up to it, maybe 3 times, but you don't need to do it every day. The workout is so efficient and effective that there's no need for it. And also with the balance of the stretching, you won't be super sore the next day, so you also will want to do it again. You're not like, oh, I can't walk, or oh, I'm gonna fall.
Sometimes for me, I love to feel that because then I know something has worked.
Right.
But here's the thing, when you're doing that stretching, it's gonna improve your flexibility.
Yes.
It's gonna improve your posture. It's gonna give you that longer, leaner muscles. This is what you're looking at our offer today, because this is something brand new you've never seen before in QVC. It's the Fluidity Barre system. You're going to get the entire, this is like your studio that's going to come to your house. Nothing you have to put together. This, you're going to slide out of the box, you're going to pop it into 2 positions, and you're going to be ready to go after you adjust it to your height. So you're going to get the system right here. I like to call it your studio bar. Also comes with that mat, so you don't need an added fitness mat. Then you're going to get a fitness ball. You're going to use this as part of the DVD to, again, intensify your workouts. It's another key part. By the way, it won't come inflated. Here is the pump that you're going to use to inflate it. You're going to get 3 DVDs, more than 100 minutes of workouts, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Here are 2 resistance bands. Try to shop for these out there. These are like $20, $30. You're getting both of them again, so this can grow with you as you get stronger, as you target more areas. You're going to get an eating plan with this, all of that for 6 easy payments of $58.17. And can I tell you, you could go to Fluidity.com right now. You could buy this very same bar system, nothing different. There's only one out there. You could pay $494 for it. We have it for $349. That's $145 savings. And remember, as with anything here at QVC, you have 30 days. And if you don't love it, return it. So why not? Is it worth to you to get it home, work out twice a week, for a half hour each time, and on that 30th day, if you don't feel a difference, if you don't feel stronger, if you don't feel like your muscles have been engaged, you don't feel better about yourself, because sometimes just doing a little bit of exercise makes you feel good. You step out the door a little bit more confident, looking forward to the next exercise. If you don't have these results, send it back on the 30th day. We'll give you your money back, no questions asked. But this is full body workout that's low impact for anybody, men, women, young, old, 1978. And really, for the women who are over 50, they love this because virtually no impact, and you don't have to sweat like a fiend to get your workout in. We're going to talk about why this is maybe all you need versus cardio and running miles on a treadmill when we come back. But we're going to take a quick break. Stick around, more moves to show you with the Fluidity Barre system in just a bit. We're building longer, leaner muscles. We're improving our strength. We're relieving the stress and the tension. And we're doing it with such low impact, minimal movements, because this is the secret that dancers, professional dancers, have known for years. It is working out with virtually a ballet bar, but we know we can't install a ballet bar for you at home in a dance studio. So we're bringing the studio to you with our Fluidity bar system. This is an exercise routine and a whole methodology that started late in the 90s by an incredible woman. She brought it to New York. People would spend lots of money and wait hours in line just to get into her class, because truly it made a difference in their body. The lean, long muscles, the poise and the finesse that you know you see when you watch a dancer move, this is what creates those muscles and that kind of sense, that look of a dancer's body. It's brand new today. We have it for you for 6 easy payments of $58.17. And if you just heard me because you were watching a couple minutes ago, it bears repeating, you could get this at fluidity.com for $494, but here at QVC, because it's brand new to you, we're going to offer it to you for that $349 in the easy pay, helping break up that price. This is Morgana Flom. She is a master instructor. She knows Fluidity inside and out, and she's a professional dancer. She's been walking us through routines and why this is different and why it's having such a success with people, especially new moms, because banishing the belly area is so tough, and women over 50 when it's hard to do running and our joints are a little bit more stiff, why the system is working for them.
I know. As you can see, we have my two beautiful models here. Tanya over here is 40, and also Molly is 43. I mean, just stunning women, very inspirational. So Molly over here actually she's got 2 kids. She's got an infant and a toddler, and she's wonderfully working out on the Fluidity bar to really get back into shape and to just feel a lot stronger. She's looking stunning. You know, it's very exciting to see Fluidity being used for all different levels and all different body shapes as well.
And as a new mom, you probably don't have much energy, so to know that you don't have to go pound the pavement with these long runs or doing a huge high impact aerobics class, you're using those small tiny movements, you know, incorporating into her daily routine when she can get a break, because she's doing it inside her home. She doesn't have to waste time going to the gym,
She
driving,
doesn't have to pay for a babysitter.
That's the
which
other
is
thing.
Great. She can we were actually talking about this yesterday. You know, she sets up her Fluidity bar. She gets her infant all settled right next to her on a mat with some toys, and she's working out, and he's just like watching and playing and watching, you know, seeing what's going on, so he's not left out of anything, which is great. So we do the work for you so that you don't have to leave your home, but you can just do it in the convenience of your own home and the privacy of your own home.
Oh, wonderful.
Well.
And it's something too, though, that if you already have a workout routine, you've been very active for a long time, but you're just looking to switch things up. That was the case for me. Did Pilates for 12 years, a great workout, but I needed something different, something fresh. And there were still some areas in my body where I thought that could be a little bit tighter. My legs could look a little bit leaner. I found Barre about 5 months ago. No, back in May. That's not 5 months. It's 3 months ago.
Okay.
Sorry, my math's a little off here.
It's early.
And within the first workout, boy, did I feel a difference, because it's such a tiny movement that my body wasn't used to. I was engaging these new muscles, these tiny muscles in my body that had never worked out before.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I started seeing that lean look that I have been craving. And I really, really love it. And again, I don't like to sweat a lot. I don't like high impact. I don't want to do any more damage that I've done to my knees already. So this works for me. And it's great that if you're already fit, but you want to do something new, or you just need to incorporate something different to target maybe the muscles you're not hitting, this can grow with you. This could be for the advanced athlete. And that's the case here with Tanya. And that's why we have her here. I want to quick let you know what's going on, because I know some alarms are going off at 6:25 here on a Thursday morning. You're probably rocking some bedhead before you have to have your coffee. This is the Fluidity bar system. This is all about taking the movement and what dancers do in their daily life, professional dancers, when they work out at a ballet bar, to give them that long, lean, slim body, and bringing it home to you and helping you create the same look and be healthier at the same time. This is your studio bar at home. It comes with a mat. This is fully assembled, by the way. You're just taking this out of the box and popping up the bar and extending some feet. That's about it for assembly. You're going to get the system home along with an exercise ball to use as part of your workouts, 2 resistance bands, again, to increase intensity as you grow with this, 3 DVDs to get you started from beginner, intermediate, and then take you on to advanced as you get stronger and you get more slim and lean. By the way, this is a little pump here because just so you know, this isn't going to come inflated. I don't want you to think that the ball popped in shipping. It won't. You'll have to inflate that up. But you're getting all of this brand new today. I have to tell you again, I was on Fluidity.com yesterday. $494 is what you'll pay for it. Here we have it for $145 less, and what you can't do at Fluidity is here we have 6 monthly payments, meaning at no extra charge. By ordering with your credit card, you can get this home for a monthly payment of $58.17. And remember, 30 days to try this. Try something new. You know, I think we've all seen the Nutcracker, we've seen the Rockettes, we've seen Dancing with the Stars and these shows, and you look at the women's bodies and you think, oh my gosh, they must live, you know, at the studio, they must lift all these weights and run miles and miles. They don't. They use a ballet bar, they use their own body weight, and they use these small, graceful movements to sculpt those lean muscles. And that's what you're going to be able to do at home today as we see a perfect example, again, of the grace and the poise that Morgana does in these exercises. I'm going to quick go to the phones because we have one of our callers, April, calling in from Oregon this morning, who started working out again, and she wants to add something to her routine.
Wonderful.
And April, it's so nice to have you with Stacey. Say hello to Morgana.
Hi, how are you?
Oh,
So
we're doing so great this
great.
morning. So what do you think of the Fluidity bar system?
Well, it looks really neat. And like I said, I have been working out recently, but most of my workouts are CrossFit style. And I thought, what a great way to incorporate something to actually give me some nice muscle development.
Absolutely. And CrossFit, that's very intensive and aggressive, and I applaud you for it. Such a great workout. But this is so different, April. This would be for those days where, yes, you just want to do something minimal. You want to just build that strong, kind of get your posture back and target all the muscles that you're not hitting with your CrossFit. I think it's going to be such a great incorporation, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. And what's great is because you are going to be targeting those muscles that are smaller muscles, because a lot of the time our bigger muscles do dominate. So really creating that balance. You're not going to be bulky in one area. You know, everything will be nice and long and lean. And I don't know if you were hearing us earlier, but what's great, you also stretch right after you do one set on one side, then you stretch and do it on the other side as well. So you're really getting that great balance, you know. And also, I know, like me, if I'm rushing through a workout, I'm like, oh, I'll stretch later, but then I never do. So we make you stretch, which is good. In the long run, you'll thank us for it as well.
Yeah, it looks great. I can't wait to get it.
Wonderful. I'm so excited for you.
And April, you'll be able, I mean, you don't have to put this together. Literally, the hardest part is just taking the box from the front door after it's delivered into the room that you wanted to, and getting it out of the box. You pop it up, you're ready to go. So I'm really excited for you.
Thank you. So am I. Thank you very much.
Oh, and you got such a great offer too. You saved a lot of money by shopping here at QVC, so I thank you for that. Hopefully you took advantage of the Easy Pay.
Oh, I did, and the first thing I did was check the website, too, for the price before I called and ordered.
So smart.
I know it's a great deal.
Okay, awesome. Well, enjoy it, April. I think it's going to be a great kind of counterpoint to what you're doing now. You'll love it, and I think you may even love it more. I'm just saying. Just saying.
You might be right.
All right, you have a great day. All right, so tell me again about what Barre is and why sometimes when you do strength training like this using your own body weight, it can have some better results than just hitting cardio alone.
Right, exactly. So with Fluidity, we use the assistance of the Fluidity bar, and these really small movements help improve strength and flexibility. And so what is great is that you, like I was talking about before, is that you really create that balance within your body. So you're not picking and choosing. There's no guesswork involved for it. Now, obviously, it's so great to balance out your different types of workouts that you're doing, but with Fluidity, twice a week, 30 minutes.
Twice a week for 30 minutes is where we can get started, and that's it. And we'll see changes. How long can I expect to see results?
You know, it definitely depends. I know for me personally, I really started to feel a lot stronger. And then I really started to notice, you know, everybody's different. So after a couple weeks, I was like, oh, I'm very impressed, you know. But everybody, depending on your fitness level and what's kind of going on with your own body, you know, Molly's been doing it for 30 days, has seen awesome results. Really depends on kind of what's going on with them personally. But what's great, and I can actually show you, is how we can adjust the height, or I can fold up the bar for you as well.
Absolutely. You're going to take me through some exercises, but I know at 6:30 at this hour we have some new viewers.
Yes.
So welcome to a brand new fitness show called Fluidity. It's a bar system. It is virtually bringing a ballet bar that you see in ballet studios into your home to do all those kinds of muscle toning and isometric holds that dancers do to give them their long, lean muscles. This is a great way to lose weight, to help you lose weight, to help you lose inches on your body with low impact, because it's small movements with maximum results. We're giving you the whole system, an exercise ball, 3 DVDs, and resistance bands at such a great savings, $145 less than what you could get it at fluidity.com. Our price is $349 for everything you see there, and we give you 6 easy payments of $58.17. No assembly required. It's a patented design. I know researchers from MIT came up with this.
Yeah, you won't find it anywhere.
You won't find it anywhere else. And I'll tell you what, it was born out of a woman who developed this whole program and taught it in some of the most premier gyms around the country, including New York City, where they would wait in line for at least an hour just to get into the class. Now you don't have to. And I have to tell you, I am really impressed after doing bar in a studio with this machine. The bar feels as solid as the bar in my studio. The construction, the weight, again, it holds up to 300 pounds, so you're really going to be happy. This is not kind of some dumbed down version. It's just a mobile at-home version you can slide under the bed. So let's talk where we start, because we're going to pretend we're all beginners here. How to get the bar at the right height, and our first move maybe that will be good for us.
Wonderful. Okay, so because you are taller than me, I'm going to lower the bar, and actually the bar goes down to someone who's 4'10" can use it. All the way up to someone who is 6 feet tall. That would be lovely. So for me, I'm a little shorter, so I'm going to lower this down. I want to make sure that it's at my proper hip height. So I'm going to raise it just a little bit. Super easy, just locks and loads in there. The first thing that we go through on the DVD is to find neutral pelvis. So I can show you that. It's definitely something that we always go back to. It's also called proper alignment as well. So would you like, we can go through that again?
We'll go through it together. Yeah, we've got a bunch of new people waking up.
All right, I love it. Welcome. So we're going to stand with our feet nice and narrow underneath our hips. We're going to soften our knees and place your hands on your hips. Now rotate your pubic bone forward and send it on back. So you find that there's kind of unequal pressure between the thumb and the forefinger. So we're going to find that neutral, which is right in the center. So there's equal pressure on those forefingers and the thumb. So we take those shoulders down, really draw your navel to your spine. So you lock up that core.
Is that something you always want to hold throughout every exercise, just to remind yourself to like suck in that belly button?
And also it really protects your lower back as well.
It does.
And especially with our lifestyle, you know, the core is where really it's at. So we're going to straighten up those legs. We always go back to this when we remember what it feels like, and then we get started. So either I can show you if you want to hop on.
No, go ahead, show, because you're so graceful.
Thank you.
We'll give it its best presentation first, and then I'll hop on, because I want you to give me an exercise for my butt.
Oh, I have just the one for you. So, for example, I'm going to actually start with the wide second position. So this is one that you see a lot of dancers doing. It is pretty graceful. You do not need to be graceful to do this. So we step nice and wide. Our toes are in a wide second position. My inside arm is a few inches in front of my inside hip, so it's not going to bring me back here. The outside arm is nice and long as well. I'm going to sink down, bending both knees. So right away, I want to make sure I'm in that neutral. I'm not back. I'm not hunching forward here. Everything's nice and even. You can always check with that hand as well. My knees are pressed open. My knees are on the same track as those toes, so we protect all of our joints as well. My navel's into my spine, my shoulders are relaxed, and I'm ready to go. So I'll just do a few pulses here. So like you can see, I'm barely moving. I'm definitely moving, and I feel it. You know, so very, very small movement. So here we are. I'm going to add, I'm going to lift up my heel here. So my weight is still right into the center. I'm not favoring that foot, still weight right in the center. And I can even add a foot. So now I'm up on both.
But see, that was a perfect example of going from beginner to intermediate with one heel up, and now you're in advanced. So as you get stronger, you can start, you know, intensifying your workout. And look at how tiny Morgana's movements are. These aren't big dips, so they're not hard on your joint, or where you get exhausted after just a couple. They're small movements, but they are so effective. Because again, we're targeting not the big muscles. It's the small muscles we're targeting.
Exactly, creating that balance and creating that length. So for example, I've been doing this for quite a while and I'm adding all my variations. Then I'll complement it also with a stretch as well. And I can walk you through that if you would like.
Okay, awesome. You know what I'm going to show you first? Let's take a look at what the DVDs look like.
Wonderful.
So you know what to expect when you get this home, because that is the creator.
Yes, that is the founder, Michelle Austin. And you can see, similar to how, or actually it's exactly really how we are set up right now. You can follow the beginner, Michelle in the middle is the intermediate, and on the end is Erica, who's advanced. So it really takes you through step by step. And also, say for example, in one exercise you're a little bit more beginner, but in another exercise you're more intermediate. You always have options. So it doesn't lock you in to one thing. It doesn't overwhelm you. You're like, oh, I could never do that. But it walks you step by step, and that's what we wanted to do to make it less intimidating. And you're in the privacy of your own home. So it's just you and the bar and the DVD.
You don't have to spend money on fancy gym clothes. You don't have to spend money on a gym membership. What I like to say, donating to a gym. That's what I did. I never went to the gym, but I gave them my money, right? Crazy. And you don't have to wait in line or sign up for classes. You can do it when you want, where you want inside your home. Let me remind you of everything you're going to get, because it is brand new. You haven't seen this before. It's the Fluidity bar system. This is your bar studio that you see at the gym, built for you, put together for you. You just take it out of the box, you put it any room inside your house, because it folds down, you slide it under your bed, put it in the closet, it's great. You're going to get that exercise ball we saw in the video. You're going to use this as some of your exercises. It will come deflated. We're going to give you a pump so you can inflate it then when you take it out of the box. You're going to have resistance bands to help you intensify your training. Great for upper arm workout, because this is all body without picking up any dumbbells. You're going to get 3 DVDs from beginner, intermediate, to advanced workout. Again, this is growing with you. If you've never worked out before, you can do Fluidity Bar. If you already have a fitness regime, April's doing CrossFit, doesn't get more intense than that, but she's picking this up to kind of counterbalance those intense workouts. Again, target some of the smaller muscles that she's not engaging, because she's doing those big movements in CrossFit. So this is for every level of person. This is for men or women. And again, the size range from our Amy Strand to our David Venables. I love that because of the adjustability of the bar. Remember, supports 300 pounds, and then we'll show you how it folds down so you can slide it to store it away, but it is brand new and a phenomenal savings than what you'd pay at fluidity.com. There, $494. Here, we're $145 less, and you get it on Easy Pay, our best one. We don't do more than 6, so that means order with the credit card, and at no extra charge, you get to break up the price into 6 monthly installments of $58.17. It's item F11948. Elizabeth from Pennsylvania is giving us a call this morning. And Elizabeth, you're going to use this kind of as your personal trainer, I hear?
Yes, I am. I'm replacing my personal trainer.
Oh, my goodness. Well, number one, must have been nice, but the money that you're going to save. But why choosing Fluidity? What did you like when you saw this presentation?
Well, I do know the brand name, and I know that that's the first, the first name in this kind of fitness. I know celebrities use this type of a workout, especially after having a baby. And I haven't had a baby, but I have the baby weight.
It's quite there, isn't it? It's annoying.
Yes, that's right. It's annoying. I like the fact that you can collapse it and put it away, and I hope you'll show us how that works.
We'll do that right after we get off the call, so you don't have to wait for that. And I hope that you like that this is low impact for you, Elizabeth.
I do like that. I do like the fact that I noticed in the fine print it includes a whole foods diet.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
That's right up my alley. Also, it was just everything about it is right.
That's wonderful. Yeah, we really give you everything, including that the whole eating plan, to really give you maximum benefit. You just have to promise me one thing, Elizabeth, that you do take it out of the box and that you do use it, because with anything you need to be consistent to see the results. But like Philomena, like Jessica, the new mom and the woman over 50, they just saw the inches and the pounds just come off so easily by using and targeting those small muscles.
You know, I do yoga, and somebody told me about yoga that it's like drops in a water glass. The only way you can fill it is by letting the drops, you know, keep combining. And that goes to that consistency. You have to keep dropping, you know, drop to fill the glass. And I think it's with this.
Yeah, and what's really great though is you will have stability here because you're using the bar to keep you supported. So anyone who has balancing issues or found that yoga was too hard because of being off equilibrium, this bar keeps you in the perfect position every time. So it's your added support as much as it is your tool to help you get that leaner body. So Elizabeth, I think you're gonna love it. Remember, you always have that 30-day to return it if not, and hopefully you took advantage of the easy pay, but awesome for you. You're gonna love it, and bye-bye personal trainer.
I can't wait. Thank
Great,
you.
congratulations.
Okay, so we'll go, we'll let you go, have a great day, but we're gonna show you how to collapse it. So don't turn off the TV just yet. Okay, bye-bye.
Perfect. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm so glad that you mentioned we're going to show how to fold it. Okay. I am not handy at all. And I bought the bar 4 years ago when I first started training to be an instructor. And I was like, I got the box and I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do that? So easy. So it is all folded up. But to deconstruct it, basically, fold up the mat.
And the mat already comes on the bar. You're not even attaching the mat on.
No,
it's done for you.
It's done for you. So there's this little Velcro strap right here. It's very easy. It's right there. You don't need to do anything, no attaching. You undo these little knobs here. You lower it down all the way to the bottom. Lock and load it there. You're going to just wiggle these little legs in. Just like so. I'm just gonna move this strap over here. So it's no longer in the way. Then there's this little click thing. I don't even know what it's called, but it's a little click. And you lift up the backboard and it folds down. So already it's 6 inches high, and there are these little straps that you take right here that hold it together. So you do one. And then you get the other.
So you could move it to another room.
Yes.
You could take it on vacation with you if you're going down to the beach for a week.
And the best part right here, it has wheels. So you can wheel it. It's so smooth. And they're not bulky wheels, so they're not gonna clunk, especially if you're going down the stairs. So it comes fully assembled right out of the box, just like this.
It's a beautiful bar system. I want to call it a machine, but it's not because there's no motorized parts, but it is durable. It's so well made. If you've ever worked out in a studio, you will absolutely be impressed with this bar system. Again, 6 easy payments of $58.17. It's $145 less than what you would get on Fluidity.com. Grab it now, give it a try, see the difference it'll make in your body. It's F11948. I need glasses, I think. All right. But we're going to be back with much, much more to show you. Some more exercises targeting that derriere, right? Oh, yes, we're getting ready to rock out this workout. This is Fluidity Barre. It is the secret that dancers have known for years on how to get those long, lean muscles. And instead of going to a studio and spending a lot of money, we are now able here at QVC to bring the whole barre workout home to you, your own at-home studio with this incredible workout. This is Morgana Flom. She is master instructor of Fluidity and a professional dancer, and she's helping us out get through this workout, get to know it a little bit more, because this is so different than traditional exercises. This is small movements, not large.
Right.
This is low impact, not high. This isn't breaking out into a huge sweat. This is kind of like your glistening, I like to call workout, because it's just at a more graceful pace. But let me tell you, it is not for wimps. This is really going to do the job that you see, because what dancer do you know does not have that incredible body and that muscle tone?
Right, and that's actually great that you bring that up, because dancers work the back line of their body so much, and so we have really taken that to the Fluidity Barre to work out our back, and especially with our lifestyle today, especially with our cell phones and our computers, really strengthening the back line of our body so that you do get that dancer, more elegant look. You walk well with a lot more confidence in that way as well. And so now we were talking about the muscle animation graph, because that really shows in one of the exercises that I can also do, shows that you're working and integrating all of those muscles, and with the before and afters as well.
Yeah, wait till
you can really see the results. Just incredible.
This is a new mom, Jessica. I mean, and really when it comes to new moms, we know right away we're already talking about the belly pouch and how hard it is to banish that. And while we're doing a lot of footwork and we're standing on our feet a lot, just holding positions targets that core to, again, get rid of that new baby fat.
Right, exactly. I mean, just look at her. Look at those abs, and even her, I mean, look at her legs. Just the length that Fluidity has helped her create, you know, and especially that posture that she has going on. She really has this lovely glow about her. Her chest is more open. I just can't get over looking at those abs. Just so impressed.
I know, and the smile on her face.
Right.
Wow, she's feeling good about herself, as she should. I love that this, you know, this is something that I would take to my mom in a heartbeat, because being older, not being able to pound the pavement, you know, do those high intensity aerobics.
Yes,
This is so great for women over 50, and Philomena is a perfect example.
Just stunning, a complete full body transformation. Look at her core. I mean, it is lifted. She's holding herself much more confidently. Her legs look fantastic. Look at her arms. You know, really look at her. She's giving some little sass there, you know, with the hands on the hips. Just stunning.
Well, she said for the first time in her life, and remember, she's over 50, she actually feels sexy. I mean, that's pretty powerful. I mean, at that age, just to be able to use that adjective about yourself, when a lot of times it's the last thing we're feeling as we get older. So I think that's so empowering, you know, and you see just, you know, the better posture, the standing with confidence. This is new mom Molly, right? Baby and toddler at home. And this is what she does when she can find the time in the privacy of her own home, not wasting money on a babysitter or wasting the precious time of running to a gym, to get her workout, to banish that, you know, that bigger belly that we have to tackle after having a baby, and just getting a full body workout. And those small little movements are key. And that's what's really targeting our muscles. And I think it's great to show this animation of really what's happening inside our bodies when we're doing that small movement.
Right, exactly, because right how you see right here, so she is working her upper body, her core, her seat. That's obviously very red. We've got the hamstrings, the calves, her standing leg. Look at all that activity that's going on. You're not picking and choosing. There's no guesswork. So you are in this position, and you are doing several repetitions, and then you stretch it out. I mean, what could be bad?
All right, show me something. I know I was complaining about my derriere for a while, so why don't you give me another exercise that you think might work?
I'm going to have you set up right here. So first, we're
I just wanted to get in here, because remember, we're going to adjust this. Remember, anywhere from 4'10" to 6 foot,
to 6 foot, yes.
Okay, let me lock that in on 11.
Perfect.
All right, get that in there.
I think it's behind. There you go.
where we are. Can you get that for me?
It just
there you
rotated.
go. You
There
need the
we
master
go.
instructor
Okay,
to do
don't
that, right?
worry. It's totally fine. It's my job.
Okay,
so you're
and
gonna
behind
go
that
ahead.
seam.
Yes, exactly. So actually, we're going to do what exactly the muscle animation was doing. It's a little different.
Oh, boy.
So you're going to place your palm over palm on the bar here. So you place your forearms on the palm.
Okay.
On the bar. You're going to place your forehead on those hands and then walk your feet back so that your body forms an L position.
An L position.
Yes,
Okay.
beautiful. So you've got your feet hip distance apart. Soften those knees. We're going to find that neutral again. So you're going to lift your seat about an inch or so. So you've got that neutral pelvis, really
Okay.
engaging the core. I'm looking back at you. You look fabulous. Okay.
And I'm pulling in my belly button, right?
Right, exactly. Those shoulders are down. Now extend the right leg. Oops, I kicked the ball. Extend the right leg behind you and lift the leg up so it's parallel. Oh, you did it. Beautiful.
Am I flexed or am I pointed?
You're gonna point that toe,
Okay.
exactly, and just drop that right hip down. Beautiful, and keep that left knee soft so you're not hyperextending. You look beautiful. Now let's just lift, hold. Beautiful, and lift, hold. So just these small movements, excellent. Oh my gosh. I
but
mean,
you
professional
feel
right
that,
here.
right?
Right, so you feel it in your seat. You've got the shoulders relaxed. She's engaging her core here. You've got the hamstrings. That lower leg is also working as well, and you can always make it harder as well, which is great. We've got the beginner, intermediate, advanced. You are at the intermediate level. We just skipped you past the
Ooh.
beginner, got you right into the intermediate. And what you can also do, if you go ahead, bend the right knee if you want to make it a little harder. So bend it exactly and lift the knee up. You're just going to do little pulses up, hold. Yes, up, hold. Really point that foot. You can even bend that knee a little bit more. There you go. Yes, up, hold. Beautiful. So you really feel it. So how are you doing right there?
Okay, I know it looks easy because I'm not jumping around, but already you can hear my heartbeat is elevated. So you are getting cardio built into this. Just trying to hold and using your own body weight is very, very challenging.
Yes.
I could feel it
Yes.
burning. And what you'll notice with a bar, and it's one of the first things I noticed when I started this back in May, is your muscles, your legs start shaking a little bit. But that's okay. You know it's working because, again, it's those smaller muscles
Yes.
that we haven't used in so long when we're doing
Right.
running or bigger movements. So it's like embrace that shake.
Definitely.
Because you know you're going deep into those smaller muscles, and that's where we're going to start lengthening
Yes.
and getting the benefit here. And I absolutely love that, but that's what you'll notice. And it is a challenge,
Yes.
but yet I'm not out of breath. I'm not a hot, sweaty mess. I don't feel any pain in my body. And what's so great is when you end a workout, you feel taller, you feel stronger, and it's such a great way to start or end a day. It really is empowering, and that's what exercise does that in general, but there's something about the bar system because you are kind of lengthening, you know, that spine and your whole back and building strength.
right.
That's such a great empowering benefit, I
It
think.
really is. And so, for example, you know, after that, you would have done several repetitions and then you would have stretched it out as well.
Okay.
And I can either show you a stretch or we can
Go ahead,
move
you
on.
show
Okay,
because it's
I
so
will
graceful
show.
and pretty to
Fabulous.
see on you.
So what you were just working, you are working the body 360 degrees, but you're really focusing on that tush, really. So I'll stand here, hands nice and wide on the bar, flex the right foot. My right ankle bone is above the left knee, and I sit back. So I'm really breathing. I'm trusting the bar, breathing into that right seat. So this is more of the beginner stretch. If you do want to go further, which is great, you can bring that
Bring it
right
up.
shin. You can bring your chest closer. You can even rotate towards that right knee. There's always options. So for example, Tanya over here is super flexible and say, I'm not as flexible. She can go super, super far. I'll go a little less far as well. So there's always options, a little less intimidating as well. And then you kind of move on to the next exercise as well. So it's great.
And I love it, and it's all fitness levels. Beginner
Yes.
up until even if you've been doing yoga, Pilates, or your CrossFit for years, this is
Right.
gonna work for you because it's targeting things you haven't been doing with your regular exercises.
Yes.
Supports up to 300 pounds. So again, you know, I don't want you to sit there and think, I haven't worked out in a while, I'm heavier, this machine's not gonna support me. It is built, it is durable, it is patented design. A lot of science went behind this, and this is truly bringing the studio into your
Yes.
home. We have it at a great savings for you by shopping it here at QVC. Remember, it's brand new. We want you to try it and see the difference and get to learn and love bar workouts. It is $349 here at QVC with the Easy Pay. You break up that price into monthly installments on your credit card to $58.17. If you went to Fluidity.com, well over $400 is what you're paying. Remember, you're going to get the whole system. It's going to get the bar that, again, comes fully assembled for you. You're going to get that exercise ball that you will inflate with the pump that's included. That's going to be used on the DVDs for your workouts. You're going to get resistance bands, also used as part of the DVDs, but there are 3 DVDs, anywhere from beginner, intermediate to advanced. And here's a look at what those DVDs look like. The creator who actually brought Fluidity to the forefront of fitness, she's going to lead you through every workout.
Exactly, and exactly how they're set up in the DVD, that's how we are now. So you can follow the beginner, the intermediate, which is Michelle in the middle, or the advanced. So some exercises, maybe you're a little bit more of the beginner, and then some exercises you're a little bit stronger, a little more comfortable. You can do the intermediate. So there's always a way to challenge yourself, and also to introduce yourself to the workout, so you're not just like, oh, that's way too hard, that's not for me. Really, you gotta try it. You know, might as well. That's why we give you the beginner, intermediate, and advanced on the DVDs. And you've got the 2 resistance bands. You got 2 of them. One's a little bit tighter, a little tougher. The other one's a little bit looser, so that you're not overexerting yourself too right away.
Love it. Okay, and here's the thing. Yes, you should consult your doctor before you start any exercise routine. But know that women over 50, new moms, people who have never worked out before, are seeing the difference and the results with the Fluidity bar system. The item number is F11948. Remember, please just promise me one thing. You are going to take it out of the box.
That's the best
and
thing.
you are going to use it, because consistency is key. And if you want to see what it can do for your body, be inspired by these women here, like new mom Jessica, who lost that baby weight, who got her confidence back. Look at the smile on her face. In 12 weeks, that she went from 161 to 142 pounds. Yes, she incorporated some cardio. That could be as simple as going for a walk in the park. She's walking the baby in the new stroller. That's all it takes. And of course, a sensible diet, but we give you the healthy eating plan too, to give you the maximum results. And then Philomena, who says at over 50, for the first time in her life, she's feeling sexy.
That's such a wonderful, that must be such a wonderful feeling. And it's so great for us to hear. It is working for her. Look at that core. She got that sass. Those legs are so strong and lean. Just really inspiring. You know, my mom is 65 and she does Fluidity as well. I'm like, you go, girl. Like, it's so wonderful that you don't need to be super young. I mean, Philomena, over 50, just looking fabulous, really opening up that chest. I mean,
Look at her. She's like,
yeah, she's like, this is me
like, here
and
I
new
am.
body.
I'm making an entrance, and good for her. And again,
Yes.
it's all about the smiles, the confidence, the effect. And it's as little as 2 times a week. That's all. And you don't have to do anything. They did all the work for you. Well, except for the workout. But they put it all together for you. You don't have to do anything. Just take it right out of the box. And remember, folds down to about 6 inches. Slide it under a bed, store it away. This is for small apartments. You just kind of downsized. You no longer can have that gym in the house. Here you go, and stop donating to the gym. Love your workout again. Remember, brand new, the Fluidity bar system that comes with your whole studio right here, including the mat that they put on for you. You don't even have to do that. And then I'm gonna walk over here to show you that, yes, the 3 DVD workouts that you're gonna get to take you from beginner all the way to advanced as you grow with this system, the ball, exercise ball that you will use, the pump to inflate it when you get it, your 2 resistance bands, your healthy eating plan. Remember, why spend over $400 on Fluidity.com when you can get it here for less than $59 a month? Morgana, so wonderful working out with you.
Yes, you too.
Okay, you're an inspiration.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful day.
Of course, you
Hope
too.
to see you again. And of course, if you're
Great.
just tuning in, because I know alarms are going off right now, you can always go to QVC.com, because this is our brand new Fluidity bar system.